so sorry about that, guys. We are back for part 2. So as I was saying, the first card that we have here, we got the Two of Swords, okay? And the Two of Swords represents a person being in their head a little too much. So this is in regards to everything the Divine Masculine is not telling us. What he's not telling us, what he doesn't want the Divine Feminine to know. He's in his head over-analyzing that he feels like, yeah, he it's kind of standing in your way is what he's feeling like. Now, is this necessarily the case? No, it's not. We've seen that in part 1, right? It's not the case at all. But this is how Divine Masculine is feeling due to some things just being off balance at the time, okay? Now, like I said, this could be due to you and the way that you react, okay? Or the lack of patience that you sometimes have, all right? So this puts the this puts the Divine Masculine in a place of King of Swords in reverse, okay? Where he is kind of being a jerk, okay, in many ways, because he's not able to express his vulnerability or express his feelings in a manner that is comfortable for him. Honestly, expressing feelings and emotions, F and E's, you guys, is not easy for men to do. So coming into this spiritual world or awakening or any of that is not easy for them, okay? This is why a lot of the time the Divine Feminine is the leader in the twin flame dynamic a lot of the time, because it's not easy for a man to be vulnerable, okay? Now, it's our human nature, you know, to be vulnerable when we are first born, but then we are taught to be tough and to defend ourselves and to protect ourselves. And so that is all the Divine Masculine knows. So here he is ultimately wanting this abundance with you, wanting this success with you, wanting this happiness with you, just not knowing how to quite achieve that and not feeling like he's able to do so, okay? So this is where it comes in for Divine Feminine to have to kick it up a bit, okay? And start being a lot more patient with your masculine and letting him know that, you know, you do have his best interest in heart and you are willing to be patient, you are willing to wait. Because a lot of the time, Divine Feminines are treating this twin flame situation like it's regular, and it's not. And this is not the time for you to email me bashing the masculine. This is the time for you to accept accountability in your role as a Divine Feminine and say, well, what could I have done differently to not have this person feeling that way? Because see, he's literally just mirroring your energy. Like I said to you, when the Queen of Swords came out and I said, I feel like this is your energy here. He's mirroring you. You're becoming impatient, so you're saying things, okay? And you're doing things that are hurtful. And so this person is matching your energy, Divine Feminine, okay? So like I said, you may feel like this person doesn't want to cooperate with you, but in all actuality, this person is brokenhearted, is hurt, feels like they're not good enough for you, feels like they can't satisfy you, feels like nothing they do is enough. This is how this person is feeling. They're feeling heartbroken, okay? So it's a matter of you really understanding that, and instead of, you know, looking at the masculine like, well, what are you not doing, what could you be doing, what should you be doing, and all of that, focus that same attention, energy, and effort on yourself, because all that attention and energy and effort that you're giving away to the Divine Masculine, okay, is not helping the situation. You're focusing all of your energy on pessimism. Okay, this situation is not going to work out the way that I thought it would, being defensive, etc., etc. So now this person is literally mirroring you. Okay, so any type of turbulence or anything that you see in your situation, you guys are a reflection of one another. So this is that thing where you have to be honest with yourself and say, okay, well, like I said, where am I accountable? And how can I rearrange some behaviors, ways of being, you know, ethics, morals, standards, whatever. Where can I do better, right? A lot of the time we're always seeking, and not just Divine Feminine who are a part of twin flame situations, but women in general are often seeking, you know, the man to come and rescue them or save them, or I don't really know. It's like we want to be equal, but do we? Because we give them all of this hell about what they're not doing, when ultimately you know that this is your person. We have Two of Cups and we have Hanged Woman. Alright? I feel like this person is not telling you that he, in his heart of hearts, knows you're his person. Feels you're his person, sees you're his person, all of that. But you may not see it. You may not feel it. And this is what you're giving off to this person. Now, it could just simply be, like I said, because you're growing impatient in the very beginning of, you know, part 1. You could just be growing impatient, but this person senses that. Okay? It's hurting their feelings. It's making them fearful. Okay? all of that. So instead of you focusing this energy and attention on attacking your masculine about what he is and is not doing, or has not done as of yet, right? In what ways can you step it up? Because we always talk about equal this, equal that. Are we really fighting for equality, or are we fighting for, somebody to come in and save us and sweep us off of our feet? What exactly are we looking for? Okay? So take all of these things into consideration. Think about what we said in part 1. Now think about what I just said right now. Alright? Put this pin up here. Messages for Divine Feminine Spirit. We see how the Divine Masculine is feeling. What can she do about it? What can the Divine Feminine do about how... Look at this. Look forward and claim your art. Everything I was just saying. Because that Queen of Wands, that's you. Okay? That's your passionate side, right? Creative and charming and sexy as all hell, okay? Always able to assist somebody, a good lover, okay? This is all of the things you are. Balanced in many, many ways, in many facets. This person sees you as an everything person. But you're not putting your energy and your effort into your art, into your creativity, into expansion. You're putting your frustration and your energy into impatience. Into, nagging at your masculine about when or what he's doing and why he or whatever, okay? And this is what's hurting this person's feelings. This is what's making this person feel like he's not good enough, okay? If everything I do, to try to please you, you have a problem with, well, then maybe it's not enough, right? So what can you do? You can shine your light, it says. Shine your light, all right? Be happy, all right? Happy girlfriends or happy ladies or happy whatever you want to call yourself typically go far in relationships, because you're giving that person a peace of mind, right? And they should be giving you one as well. But what I'm saying is, women are strong, and we don't give ourselves as much credit as we should for how strong we actually are. So utilize that strength. Shine your light. Be bright. Be a woman. Be a divine feminine goddess. Be that. Okay? And your masculine is going to have no choice but, once again, to reflect your energy. Notice, everything that you do, he reflects. So, put your energy into shining your lights. Watch him do the same. So now, instead of him feeling like he's not equal, he's not good enough, he's going to feel like you guys are on the same level. He's going to be able to see it. Okay? Live life to the fullest. Don't focus on the negative things. Don't focus on the turbulence in the, in the road or on the journey. It comes with the territory, okay? If it were easy, it would definitely not be worth having. Go settle for someone else if that's what you want, but not a twin flame relationship, all right? And then reassess. So reassess how you've been handling the situation and in what way you can handle it differently, okay? I don't know. Bottom here it says reflect on your truth. Like I said, whatever you put out there, they're going to reflect it. So you might as well just accept that fact. I feel like when we first found out what twin flames are, we're all, oh, I want my twin flame. I can't wait to get my twin flame. I pray I get my twin flame. This sounds so cool. Blah, blah, blah. I knew it was something like this out there in the world and all this other stuff. Then we get the twin flame in our life. And because the situation is going exactly how we were already prepared for, because we knew that when we found out about what twin flames was, we knew that this was going to be turbulent. We knew that it wasn't going to be an easy process. We knew this person was a reflection of us. We knew they were going to trigger the shit out of us. We knew all of this. But yet and still, you allow yourself to contemplate leaving, to be impatient, to forget everything you studied and learned thus far. Reassess. Go back to where you began. Reassess. Okay? Speak, Spirit, because Lordy. Now, we are going to pick one more card, you guys, to give you guys some inspiration towards your goal of reaching union. Alright? Make sure you guys are meditating, staying grounded. Speaking of that, me and a fellow goddess, look at that. Me and a fellow goddess are going to be doing some meditation tonight, okay? And I think that's something I'm going to start back up. I was doing divine feminine meditations for a while, and I actually did stop, okay? But I'm going to start doing that again, because of the simple fact that it's important for us to, as it stated, reassess. Remember why we started this, what the twin flame dynamic is all about, the greater mission, the greater collective, the greater good, ethics in general, right? We want to go back to order. We want that. So it's important to stay grounded, as it says, grounding. Go deep, explore your roots, right? We want to not lose sight of why we started. We want to keep our spirit where it needs to be. We want to stay nourished all around. We want to make our relationships and our unions thrive. This is what we have to do, guys. We have to stay centered within ourselves. Okay, you have to remember too, inside of a twin flame situation, to remain individuals. Do not allow yourself to become too dependent on this person as to where when they're not doing what you feel like they should be doing, you're not happy. Because that's not how it's supposed to go down. Okay. Then we got navigating by the stars. This is all about literally letting the stars guide you. Okay. For example, when I first began, my reawakening journey with my twin flame. Okay. That's what we would do. We would stargaze. We would meditate. We would do all of these things, right? So get back to the basics. Reassess. Yeah, I still meditate, but is it as often? Maybe not, because I got school, I got this, I got that. That's not an excuse. That's not a reason, you guys. So reassess, okay? Not saying that to me. I'm just saying, I'm basically talking as if I'm you. Like, you got all of these things going on, but that's still not a good enough reason or an excuse for you not to do 10 minutes a day, 5 minutes a day, 3 minutes a day. Take some time out of that day to reassess, okay? So it says follow your bliss. You know this is what you want, what you really want to be in, with this person, what you want to have with this person. So continue to be navigated by the stars. Don't allow things around you, that temptation like we saw before, to throw you off of your game, right? And then we got answering the call. Because the divine twin flames have a mission to raise the vibrations of the collective back to the frequency of unconditional love. And so you can't unconditionally love someone if you're holding them to all of these impatient and erratical conditions. You get what I'm saying? So answering the call. The time is now. Understand that the time is now for you guys to be together. The time is now for you to answer what your intuition is telling you intuitively with this card that we saw in the beginning. Had to bring it back. Have patience. Okay? What we got going on here at the bottom? Beginning a new cycle, first light. And it's so funny because I just did a divine twin flame reading today, and she got a lot of these cards. And this is what I'm saying. This is going to be confirmation for her as well, that yes, I am a divine feminine, and yes, that is my counterpart. This is why I love what I do. You get confirmation on top of confirmation on top of confirmation. But you get redirection, reassurance, okay? And also that self-confidence boost that we all sometimes need, realistically, okay? Because, like I said, temptation, the way that things look around you sometimes throws you off of why you started in the first place. But anyway, you guys, I just wanted to deliver this message to you all. This is part 2 of the Divine Feminine message for September 2019. If you have not already, please do go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I would absolutely love to have you back here. And I do have a whole bunch of specials going on. So if you are interested in booking a personal reading with me, go ahead and look at that description box below. It has that link as to how you can do so. And otherwise, peace and hair grease. I'll catch up with you guys later.